Hello everybody and welcome back to the Marvel Sports Network 5th Anniversary Cup. We've reached the 12th event. That means the end game is approaching soon. 4 events remaining after this one. As we take a look at the stands. And we have, again, a recap from the last event. The Streak Berries won the gold medal and now moved up to 5th. The Blackouts got the silver and have now moved out of last place. And the Club Sandwiches have closed the gap down to 2 points over the Nifty Marbles now. And the Starstruck Squad 20 points behind them. Major championship implications are on the line here, as we have our 12th event of the competition, Team Pursuit, which one team at a time goes down the Skyrail track, where they will have to finish as fast as possible. How they'll be separated is that they will be given a separation score that scales from 1 to 10. So the higher your separation score is, the more seconds will be added to your time. And the lower your score is, the less seconds will be added to your time, pretty much. So the team who has the fastest time and has the lowest separation score by the end of the event will win the event, pretty much. As we have a reverse championship order once again. So the Mega Fruit Maniacs will start us off. We're now sitting in last after a not routine distance drag. Sorry. Now it's like they're doing pretty good, but they're pretty separated. So it will be a 5 out of 10. The original score was a 7.67 seconds. So that will be 12.67 seconds. Obviously, that's going to be first since nobody else has gone yet. So they will set the benchmark time for the other competitors to try to beat. Like the Deep Sea Doomers, for example. The team is now sitting in 15th. They have 2 medals, but it's not been going well for them recently. And they lose 1 marble. They were already pretty split apart before that 1 marble got pushed off the track, so that would have been a 5 out of 10, but because they pushed one of their teammates out of the track, that's 6 out of 10. So 13.86 is their time. That'll only be second. Now the Deserters, a team who has also had a fairly inconsistent campaign in this Anniversary Cup, had a bronze medal in block bumping, but they have finished fairly high in recent events, but not really enough to get them out of the bottom 3. And a 13.70 seconds after a 6 out of 10, where one of their members got pushed out of the track again. These 2 runs are nearly up to the standards that we just saw the Mega Fruit Maniacs set. Now the Purple Pearls are pretty good, pretty fast. They were pretty separated though. It's gonna be 4 out of 10, so not too bad. And 7.73 is the original score, and those 4 seconds amount to an 11.73 is their total time. That will be faster than Mega Fruit Maniacs, so they will slot into first. Good for them. Now the Blackouts had finally shot out of the basement in the last event due to a silver medal in distance drag. Let's see if they can keep up that good momentum. And they lose 1 marble. They get pushed off the track. They weren't that separated though. So 7.70 seconds. But that 5 out of 10 will amount to a 12.70 seconds. so they will slot into third. Now the Wolf Wisps, another team that has been fairly inconsistent. They finished first in bouncing, but has not been great since then. Oh, and the back marble really struggling. They were already pretty split throughout before that one marble fell off the track, so 7.78 with the 13.78 being their official time. Next up, the Mushroom Mavericks. Lined up in the blocks, ready to go. And they've been released. And ooh, their front marble sped a little bit too much from his team there. He sped away a little bit too far from his team. They weren't that separated though, so they were originally supposed to get a 4 out of 10, but due to the front marble being pushed off again, that's 5 out of 10. Now the Succulent Silvers round out the first half of the event. And they're looking pretty fast. Not very split apart. And that's very good. 11.7 seconds. They take the lead. What if they even did a 3 out of 10 if that one marble didn't get pushed off, but still. And here we see our 8 teams who have competed thus far. The Succulent Silvers will now be leading the way in front of the Purple Pearls and the Megafoot Maniacs. Deep Sea Dubers, and again, continuing to up the inconsistencies in the Anniversary Cup. Now the Wave Chasers, team that has been doing fairly decent. They got Golden Archery, solid run in water event, and one of their members get pushed off again. And a 4 out of 10. They would have gotten a 3 out of 10 at that mark. He didn't get pushed off, but 7.7 seconds at 11.7 seconds. So they will get second. I'm saying second, no lie. Now the Royalty Seekers, gold medalists in the first event, but it's been up and down really for the Royalty Seekers. They've won bronze in the obstacle course, but nothing much since then. Looking pretty split so far. Yeah, they got really separated there. 7.80, but 6 out of 10 will amount that number to 13.80 seconds. That is 9th. That's second to last, in fact. Now the Daydreamers. The Daydreamers were championship leaders, but it all fell apart for them. Let's see if they can try to get back up to their former glory. Ooh, their front marble really far away from the pack. That is not good. 8 out of 10. A 7.62. That's pretty good, but that separation. Yikes. 15.62. That is the last place, and I'm pretty sure that's going to stay last place unless we see or witness another team do worse, like the Streakberries. Hopefully they know what not to do. The Streakberries, winners of the last event. Again, their front marble is very far ahead. And 5 out of 10. They weren't as separated as I thought they were, but still 12.78. Not good enough for 6th out of 12 teams so far. Not bad, but they could have done more there. Now the Amazon Tribe, another team that is doing fairly good as of right now. And their back marble is really far ahead. There are 2 back marbles, in fact. Slow down so much. A 7 out of 10. That's not as bad as the Daydreamers. But still, they have to wonder what they could have done there. That was not good. That's probably not going to branch to anything higher than 10th, I believe. Now the Starstruck squad, who are in 3rd place in the overall standings. Let's see what they can do. This is looking very fast. They're barely even separated. Wow. Let's see. 1 out of 10. 8.98. Oh my goodness. The Starstruck squad have set a mark that's almost unbeatable. And 1 out of 10 and 8.98, that's going to be... I don't think we'll see anybody beat that, really. Now the Club Sandwiches. The Club Sandwiches were in 2nd place right now in the overall standings. They're trying to take the lead from the Minty Marbles. It looks like they might do it, in fact. In fact, 3 out of 10, 7.86 to 10.86. That's good enough for 2nd place. They're guaranteed a medal, so they will be guaranteed also to take the lead overall in the standings. So the Minty Marbles, the only way they could keep their lead is if they somehow win the event. But again, like I mentioned earlier, the Starstruck squad have an 8.8. I don't think we'll see the Minty Marbles beat that, really. Let's see, they're trying, but it's not going to do much for them. No, it is not enough. 12.55. The 5 out of 10 there, 7.55. So the Starstruck squad will win their 3rd gold medal of this Anniversary Cup. Absolutely stamping their authority here. The Club Sandwiches will also get their 4th silver medal. So yeah, I don't believe their silver streak is completely gone. The Succulent Silvers will get 3rd. Back on the podium after being absent from it for a good while. Now we head to the highlight reel, which is coming up next. The Starstruck squad absolutely steamrolling the competition in the 12th event. Club Sandwiches will get silver again, and the Succulent Silvers will get bronze. I think the Club Sandwiches will take the lead overall in the standings. I mean, I'd be surprised if they wouldn't. And yes, they have. They've taken the lead by 8 points over the Minty Marbles. The Starstruck squad now are just 7 points away from the Minty Marbles. The Succulent Silvers have now moved up to 4th. The Wave Chasers in 5th. The Daydreamers have fallen out of the top half. The Mega Fruit Maniacs also have moved out of last place, and the Deep Sea Doomers are now the team that's bringing up the rear, as we have just 4 events to go. We would like to thank you all for watching, and we'll see you soon for Half Pipe on August 16th, where the endgame begins.